Hey y'all, sorry. Ooh, welcome back to my channel, and today I am filming a hair tutorial, but this tutorial is going to be a little bit different because of the state of emergency that our country is in. And it's not only in our country, it's all over the world, and it's something that has been happening for so long. I'm a Black woman, as you can see. I am unapologetic about my Blackness. I'm so proud to be a Black woman, but it gets so hard when you see your people's blood shed, innocent blood, no reason for them to be murdered in the way that they are, no reason for their bodies to be massacred in the way that they are, and you literally feel helpless. You feel like you can't do anything. You feel like your words aren't powerful enough. You feel like your presence isn't powerful enough. You feel like nothing that you do can make actual change happen. But honestly, that's not true. And even though I'm not a big YouTuber, and even though I'm not super huge on all my platforms, I still have a good following and I still have a platform, and I'm going to do the best that I can as a Black content creator to speak up for the rights of my people, and I will do that for the rest of my life regardless of how that makes anybody feel. But this isn't something that I'm ever going to not speak up against because it's wrong, and there needs to be a change, a huge change.
I'm all for abolishing police. I'm all for abolishing and overthrowing the government. Like, I'm with all this shit. I'm down for everything.
But not everybody's as radical. So I know that the way that I and other people want to do things aren't exactly going to happen that way. But some change is going to have to happen regardless, because if not, y'all are going to hear us. And that's on period. But I just wanted to make that disclaimer because in this video, I will be talking about how to care for yourself as a Black person that is advocating for your rights. Hello babes, the voiceover officially starts now. In today's video, like I already said, is going to be specifically centralized on self-care and healing for Black bodies that are working really hard to advocate for our rights and that are protesting and are probably not focusing at all on themselves and focusing on their mental health. It's really important to discuss self-care and self-healing for Black people because this is something that we've never really focused on, and it's so important now more than ever that we know that self-care is a form of resistance. And this video was inspired by an amazing quote by Audre Lorde that said, "Self-care is an act of political warfare." And today y'all are getting a 2-in-1 special because this is also a hair tutorial over a highly requested hairstyle. And so let's get into the hair tutorial, and we're going to be transitioning in between hair and self-care tips. So the first thing is I'm applying some conditioner, and you can use anything of your choice, just a moisturizer of some type that's really going to penetrate your scalp and your cuticles and really get into these hair follicles and moisturize them, because baby, y'all saw how dry my hair was. Like, it was terrible. So I'm going to be going in between my spray bottle and a few different moisturizers that I really like. I definitely recommend the Aussie Moist 3-Minute Miracle Deep Conditioner. Everybody loves that and is literally a staple in my routine. But because of what the purposes of this video are, I'm going to be really highlighting the Black-owned companies that I'm using on my hair. So the first one that I'm going to talk about is As I Am. I really love their Jamaican black castor oil water, and that's what I've been using in between every other product. And right now I'm just brushing out and kind of just like detangling my hair, and that's what we're going to be doing for a big part of this before we're able to style it, because this is going to be a slick ponytail. So we want our hair to be slicked down to the gods. So back to talking about self-care. Something that's really important to do right now for yourself is identify how you are feeling. It's not very often that we sit and ask ourselves, how are you doing today? What are you feeling today? Where's your mind at right now? What's going on with you? And the only person that can actually answer that question is you. So you have to sit down and honestly answer and interrogate yourself about how you're feeling and truly recognize those feelings, and don't ignore them. Don't sit there and push yourself to the side just because you're fighting for something else, because self-care is a form of resistance, like I've already stated. So if you're going to be able to resist and be strong enough to stay in this movement for the long run, you have to make sure that you're taking care of yourself. And that is the first step to making sure that we're actually able to get somewhere in this movement. So I really want you to find a time, find a space, find wherever you're comfortable, and start interrogating yourself about how you really feel. And another component I feel like that is really important is writing it down. I love to journal. Journaling is something that has truly changed my life. And so write down your feelings, talk about your feelings, and don't ignore them. So another product that I really want to highlight is the Main Choice. Baby, the Main Choice and me, buddy. Like, if y'all want to sponsor me, don't ever hesitate to reach out, because the Main Choice products literally are pure gold. This right now that I'm using is this growth leave-in conditioner. And you can use it as a leave-in, you can use it as a deep conditioner, and you can use it as a heavy cream moisturizer. And for me, I was really scared because I usually stick to things that are super thick and moisturizing, because as you can see, I have very thick and kinky, coily hair. But this product literally is like kind of like a milk consistency, but it is super moisturizing. And the Main Choice is Black owned, so I highly suggest you go out and check out some of their products. And if you have thicker hair like me, please check out this moisture milk leave-in conditioner thing, because it's amazing. I will definitely have it linked down below. And also right now I'm going to start parting out the pieces that I won't put up into my slick ponytail, that is going to help me achieve this like half up, half down bangs with little kinky curly tendrils hanging out type of look. I really don't have a name for it, but all those things that I just said is basically what the style is going to end up looking like. So yeah. So back into some more self-care tips. Another thing, after you've actually recognized and are letting yourself truly feel how you're feeling, see if you need to take a step back and see if you need to take some rest. For me, I'm going to be very transparent in this video. I have not been to any protest because I just know that where my mental and my headspace was, that was not the best way for me to advocate at the time. And that was not the place where I could have been the most productive, because I was feeling very volatile. I was very angry. I was very sad. I just knew that if I would have went to a protest, it probably wouldn't have been the best for me, because I would not have acted the way that I know that I needed to act. So what I did instead was I stepped back and saw and thought to myself and tried to figure out what can I do to actually be productive and contribute effectively and efficiently to this movement, to make sure that I am getting the word out there and that I am doing my part as a social justice warrior. And what I ended up coming to the conclusion of is that I'm going to create content and I'm going to do what I'm passionate about to make sure that I'm pushing forth the word that I need to push forth. And it took me a minute to really reckon and understand that that is still a form of productive resistance. I don't have to be on the front line. I don't always have to be a player. I can be a coach. I can be somebody that provides guidance to a larger scale of people, rather than being someone that was on the front line when I know that mentally that wasn't something I was capable of comprehending and really taking on because of everything that I had going on personally. And also wouldn't be the most productive contribution on my end. I'm doing a lot better now, and I feel a lot better and feel like I can contribute a lot better to the movement as a protester. But in the beginning, when everything was really hitting hard, I knew that that wasn't my place. And so something that you need to do as an advocate and as a warrior and as an activist is that you have to find out what type of activism is best for you. It's not always you have to go to protest. It's not always you have to be the person with the mic. Some people are not cut out for that. Some people, that's not where they are performing at their best, and that's not where they're doing the most. So you can be a donator, you can give money, you can be an information person, you can put out directories, make lists, do things that actually give people important information so they know where they can buy Black, so they know where they can go and sign petitions, so they know where they can go and affect change. So that's another very important component of knowing yourself and taking care of yourself in the best way possible as an activist and as a social justice warrior. And going back to the hair tutorial, as y'all can see, I have made a very deliciously slick bun. Honey, the way that these are slicked and the way that this is just looking juicy and Kelly, I'm just so excited. So right now I am applying the pieces, applying product to the little pieces of my hair so that they curl up properly and so that they're moisturized. I just showed a product called Lotta Body. I will be completely 100% honest. I'm not sure if Lotta Body is Black owned because at first I thought it was, but then I saw a few things on Twitter and on social media about how Lotta Body is owned by Revlon. So if anybody is aware or knows what's going on, please comment down below because I don't want to misinform anyone, and I'll definitely for sure put the right information in the description box to let you know if it's Black owned or if it's owned by Revlon. But for right now, I'll just show you the products that I know for sure are Black owned and link those below for sure. But I'll list everything else just regular listed because, I mean, I'll just want you to know what I'm putting in my hair, and I'm being 100% honest. Not everything that I'm putting in my hair is Black owned. So the pieces that I'm moisturizing, I'm going to twist them back up because I want them to set in their curls and look super cute. But yeah, the way that I slicked this bun, I'm really, really like proud of myself, very proud of myself. So yeah, I hope y'all enjoyed that slickage. But back to our self-care talking and our healing talk. Another thing that is really, really important for self-care is doing something that actually feeds your soul. A lot of people, whenever we talk about self-care, they're just like,
Oh, I go get my nails done, I go get my hair done, I go get my eyebrows done, I get my lashes done, blah, blah, blah.
So for me as a beauty girl, I love beauty, I love makeup, I love all of that stuff. Those things are not self-care to me. Those are more of a maintenance type of thing. And this goes for anybody. If you have anything that's on like a regimented routine and it pertains to like your outer body, to me, that's not really self-care. So when you're thinking about self-care activities, if that is something that feeds your soul and like your regimented beauty routine is what makes you you and really speaks to you on a spiritual level, continue to do that. But I would recommend looking for things outside of that, like maybe starting to take yoga, looking into working out, finding something that really is therapeutic for you and really can help you be transformative in a way that heals. For me, that is content creation. And this is the last self-care tip for this video, and we are going to go straight back into the hairstyling to finish off the rest of this video. Thank you so much for listening, and I hope this helped you. I have this old Marley hair that has been used before. That's why it has this curl pattern. But if you save your Marley hair and want to replicate this style, it would make it match your curl pattern if you have hair like mine, because that's the reason why I love this, because literally the pattern of the twist of this Marley hair looks like what my hair is going to look like when I untwist it and it's set in the style. So if you have Marley hair and you're trying to achieve this specific look, it has to be used, but you can use Marley hair that is new. You would just want to fluff out your pieces of hair a little bit more so they match a little bit better, because the texture won't look as much like your natural hair if you set it in this twist style. And look at this slick bun, baby. Look at this hair. It looks really good right now. So I'm going to come back whenever my hair is dry, so y'all will be seeing that in about 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay guys, so this is the final dried result of the hair being in the twist. My hair stayed pretty slick, you know, I've laid down and stuff, so it's not as slick as it could be, but it doesn't matter. So what you're going to do now to complete the curly look is that you're going to take down your curly tendrils. I have product on my hand already, and I suggest that whenever you do this, you try and do it with a little bit of product on your hand, just that you don't make it too frizzy, because you want it to have some frizz, but not like too much. So let's get into it. So I usually just start with the little side pieces. Please do it from the bottom so that you don't cause tangles, and if you want to, untwist it a little bit just so you can see. Because these are so small, it's kind of hard, but don't tangle your hair up, please. Keep it straight, pull it down, and then you'll see it.
You can just untwist it. Be as gentle as possible because you're trying to preserve these curls.
And There's one side undone. Still as curly as it was, it's just undone. So pretty. Okay, and you're gonna do the same to the other side.
That side, untwist it. Okay. And untwist it all the way down, super curly.
And then you do the same to these pieces. So front. And these are a lot easier to see because they're bigger curls, bigger twists.
And then you do the same for this one. And there are your curly
Tendrils, and you can split them into 3. That's how mine are splitting.
This one's kind of 1 to 2. That one to 3. And this one, like that.
And there is the completed look. We have our little bun. It is looking super cute. And remember when I was telling you how the curl pattern of your twist matches the curl pattern of the bun? It looks super perfect. And so you're ready for a night out on the town. You're ready to go out with the girls and find you a man's or something. Look, Black Lives Matter. For your mugshot, fuck 12. Fuck 12. So yeah, this is the finished look. I hope y'all really enjoyed this. This is super easy to do, pretty easy to maintain. Literally all you have to do is twist them back every night, and then you can just put your bonnet on top of this. And this is completely removable because I showed you how to wrap it earlier. So you can unwrap it, take it off for the night, wake up, wrap it back up, untwist your twist, and you're ready to go. Thank you guys so much for watching. I really hope that you enjoyed this tutorial. Remember, Black Lives Matter. Your voice is important, your voice is valid, and you are valid, and don't let anybody ever tell you that you're not, and continue to fight for justice because we out here, and they're gonna listen to us whether they like it or not.